what I'm doing now is different from any time before. And it just happened, is I'm not sitting over there watching, looking, what do I do? I'm just come up and do. Whatever, I haven't really, my left-hand side is the one that's impulsive and the right, the verbal or whatever, vice versa. I'm trying, to the extent that's possible, it is then impossible to paint absolutely unconsciously because you know that you're painting. But I'm trying to erase all ideas or images and let happen what's happened. Now, they end up the way they do downstairs, usually.
How do you do that? Do you have to get prepared to do that, or do you just come up and let it happen?
Well, you have to sort of plunge in. It's like, you have to sort of say, well, gee, that's, and I'm beginning to see something arise from here, the skill, so I'll keep something, I think. But I just sort of find in the process, it's like taking a walk without having a plan. You start out, you want to walk. It is analogous. You sort of roam in unfamiliar territory, perhaps. Makes it scary, and both scary and exciting. This is both scary to me and exciting, very exciting. Do you follow?
Yeah.
I just get in and start, and in the process of this walk, this stroll, this roaming, without any aim, without any set goal, and in that sense it reflects humanity, or the human condition. It's the concept of randomness, of accident, which Pollock did on a large scale. I'm doing it on a small scale and with a somewhat, well, obviously a very different sort of goal, general goal in mind.
Your work seems more deliberate, though, than someone like Pollock's.
Well, it is. It is. Now, it is more deliberate, but I allow some of the Pollockian intensity come in. On the other hand, I'm more restrained, and I have a kind of generally, it's all very ambiguous. I have an idea that I want to make a beautiful landscape, or colors would suggest, not a real landscape out there, but one from in here. It's utterly so. I want to have it so pure that it doesn't need outside references. My paintings do not need outside references. You like them because of themselves, not because they look like Newport or Jamestown or Atlantic City or Portland, Maine. On the other hand, somewhere within me, within my deeply unconscious self, there is a taste for these landscapes. And they are lonely, but they're not depressed, they're radiant. So they're not sort of sicko, morbid, gloomy, sepulchral, that's the word I think it is, dark. They're open, and they're active, and there's roads. There are suggestions of possibility or aims, goals. There may not be a symbol of an attained goal, attainment. But that too is also true of life. Who attains everything? What is the goal? The goal is to persist and to continue and to endure in Faulkner's work. Do you understand? I very rarely talk like this.
Yes. How do you get to a particular color? I notice that you're now, into greens a lot more than you were, say, 6 months ago.
Well, the landscapes, the little landscapes went up to Maine, up to Colby. We're all in the browns. I don't know. I just somehow, without thinking, and sort of, Jesus Christ, I'm tired of brown. I'm going to try green, blue, and yellow.
It's not connected. It's not a seasonal.
No. And for example, these are my palette pretty much. I don't have any red in it. I don't know why I don't like red. Red seems rather obvious, particularly in the middle of the canvas. I mean, it's the old academic cliche. Now, it doesn't have to be a cliche. What colors have no really meaning in themselves, not in today's art. Only in relationship in relation with other colors do they function. I just don't know if the red is possible to use, I just don't have the appetite for it. I don't want red, I don't like it. I don't really like it in light very much, and I don't use it in my painting. I use an earth red, that, shit, I don't have this red. It's a very earthy.
Brownie.
Yeah.
Red,
It's an orangey red. But I don't use a fire engine red.
I also noticed that your more recent paintings are have less form, in a sense, than some of the still lifes and some of the earlier ones. Is that
less drawing?
Do you find it more interesting?
Well, I use what I think is necessary. I mean, for example, Turner was acknowledged, and I feel close to Turner in a way. There's absolutely no drawing in his paintings. There's no drawing. I used to get across with my students. I mean, I never tried. I never tried to be sort of big artist shit or esoteric. I said, can you imagine a great art? And that, you have to get into what's great art. Acknowledged by the world as being great art that has no drawing in it. Here's a Turner. Jesus. Well, then again, I'm trying to illustrate a point that some paintings like Raphael, Michelangelo, they draw very carefully. They have academic training. They're very skillful and sensitive. But Turner, in some of his paintings, the late paintings, there's no drawing in it. Pollock draws in not a conventional way. He doesn't draw things, but you see, painting and drawing become one act in Pollock. They became simultaneous. And coloring, too. Color, drawing, and color and drawing become one act. But he draws it in a different way. He doesn't do this, doesn't use an outside model, and test it. And he just sort of does it. It's an act. Like marks. Marks are expressive of his accidents. Now, I don't know how they got there. Accidents. It's a little wonderful, well, it isn't right wonderful, it's a little series of stains. Along with a phone number. Oh, that's Arnold, that's Arthur's dentist. But now, if you enlarge that idea, sort of, it's not possible to make art through accident. Again, the accidents are intentional. Pollock's haphazardness is intentional. It seems to us, at first, to be completely chaotic. But it isn't. You look at it and it's marvelously organized. He's really constructed, a very loose construction.
Isn't that a contradiction in terms, though?
Well, there are loose structures.
No, but I mean intentional haphazard.
Yes, it is. That's the X factor. The surrealists who preceded Pollock tried to rid themselves of everything intellectual. Fuck art, fuck the past art. Let's start in again. And destroy in our art what's the traditions. They did. And they tried to be as unself-conscious as possible, Miro, Clay. Nevertheless, if you've got any brains, you are conscious. It's hard not to be. Picasso said, I would love to be like a child, like Willie, just putting it on. Now, I know what he means. It's awfully hard to get that freedom back once you're grown up. It's terribly hard. Picasso, it's the most difficult thing in the world to become childlike in the sense that there are no restrictions, there are no bonds, there are no rules in the art. In life there are. And we stop at red lights and we don't drink, try not to get run over people and so on. There are rules, there are laws. And the society needs them. But in art, there's not that. I don't copy any fuck. I can be, and this is why I chose, self-consciously, being an artist, Because I felt, and this is selfish, I could be absolutely truthful. I could be absolutely uncontaminated by business, by pressure to sell, by a teacher. Oh, Maya was extraordinarily helpful, but he never told me what to do. And that's what a business of a teacher is. Show others. Hey, my opinion. Now, this is mine. Don't go and say, I want you to do this figure today, or this still life today, in my fashion. That's the old way of doing it. Do it like I do it. Do it academic. Do whatever the fuck you want, and as soon as I can find out what it is you're trying to do, I'm going to try and help you get to that aim, find that, realize that effort. Now this is, I hope I'm not boring. This is 20th century, pretty much. This is modern. And it's true of music, it's true of poetry, of literature, of the best, of the experimental or the independent artists. It's not true of Andy Warhol. He found a sort of tricky thing that somehow was commercially successful. He put on an act. I mean, he wasn't a sinner, but his art is garbage. I mean, it isn't, historically, it marks a break with abstract expressionism. It's a turning away from the very intimate and personal. See, this is what mine is on a small scale.
Abstract?
Yeah, well, it's closer to that. It's painterly, it's no drawing, it's more or less impulsive. It just takes me longer to get there than some people. Sometimes the little painting I brought down yesterday, I framed it, waiting for you guys to come. I put two little brads in the back of the frame and put it on the wall. Now, it was like that. In 5 minutes, it was done. In 5 minutes, this could be done. I keep telling Tiki on the phone, you know, I've got 15 canvases that could be done, given the right inspiration, let's call that, just use that word. Right intensity and eye, could be done in 5 minutes. It's true. This could be done, well, I'd say 20. And I'll probably want to leave it around and look at it and test it. I don't like them to go out of here without, often I have taken the paintings up from downstairs and sort of done a little something to them. I don't want to do that. I personally, this is all very much about me and my work. You understand that, that's what you asked about.
Yeah. Yes.
In life, I'm not as selfish. In real life, with Melrose, with you, and with Tika, and with you, and Willie, and the few relatively people I really love, I don't. I'm trying not to be. I try not to be the artist here up here and thinking and worried. And sometimes I don't do it very well. Sometimes I do get distracted. Both ways. Up here about downstairs, outside world, and up downstairs about this world. You understand? I'm saying something. I don't know if it's profound. It's true. I'm trying to say it as accurately as possible.